Alright, welcome back to Can I Beat Fallout... No. Christ, wrong series. Welcome back to Can I Beat Fall... Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Christ. Did a bit of Googling from last episode, and, it seems that I got, talk with some Khan leaders before it'll let me, show you, Papa Khan the, note saying that, this Legion don't care for them. And from memory, there's one of them down at, whatchamacallit? Quarry Junction. So we're going to be going there first, and probably also helping out Sniffles and other stuff. Ooh, dead person. What you got, what you got, what you got, what you got? Take your ammo. And yes, just in case someone wants to put the funny joke in the comment, yes, I'm aware Sniffles has a higher intelligence stat than Caesar. So, thought I should just preemptively say that. What is my medicine skill? Anywho. 32. Is that going to be enough? It's sort of early game area, technically. Though it's, late game enemies. Hello. Your leg's buggered. Huh. Cool. Bye, Snuffles. And just in case the death claws are too much, put in a little save. And... hello.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Fix Snuffles' leg.
I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here.
Bye. Huh, it was just the sun making him look shiny. Ooh, how much do I have? That's... Is it worth trying to, we'll see. If I get my ass handed to myself, I'm gonna go back and get an anti-material rifle, which means I'm gonna have to be kicked out of another casino, probably. Nope, I've only got normal 12 gauge. Alright, let's see how we fare against a young Deathclaw. Not bad.
I've had worse.
You lie. Uh-oh. Oh, go. Up. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, let's go get us. There was an anti-material rifle. There we go. You're free to go.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
What you doing up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that.
I'll help you out with your problem.
Is that right? What's your angle?
No angle. Wanna help.
Right. Alright, here's the deal. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the death claws, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
Got it. Hello.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
Yeah, Sloan.
You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
Yeah, I'll say the word and someone else will start making deals.
I've reconsidered my position, and I think it would be in my best interest if I were to sacrifice my profit on this particular deal.
Just-
What do you want now?
Here you go.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
Ah, you're...
Doesn't he? The glory of the...
I
There you
heard
go.
you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What's on your mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the Great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you convinced already for having this?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Mm-hmm. I would convince Jack and Diane.
You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
And Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Alright. Let's see what I can do.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
Oh, how'd I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the Great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Hello, you two.
Hey, what's up?
This alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them. How's it going?
Yep. Caesar's Legion.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatore.
Do you also say that women aren't permitted?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
You'll be sold as a slave.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you've been talking to the... Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the Great Khans.
Because you know they'd come up lacking.
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest Great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is...
Interesting opinion.
You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Ray Cons. Hey!
I'll wait.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Alright.
So I finally get to...
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The time is fast. Down. I want you... So go to the
Yep.
building and take...
Guess we're also going to be doing a little bit of
Our way.
Yes Man's Help today. There we go.
Morning.
Hello.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased.
Have a look at this.
Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the Alliance is a bad idea.
Hello.
All 4 of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Yeah.
I've heard some things from my most trusted cons that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Where might I find this?
The followers of the apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the great cons to fight for Caesar.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Morning.
Focus.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
I've got some stuff to drop off. Yeah.
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Who's Ezekiel?
He's a member of the followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Where can I find him?
He rarely stops in here these days. You do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
Farkas said you know about the Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
Fascinating. Continue.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see,
Bit of a hurry.
oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
Alright, where is it? Oh, I can't read Pretty Horses.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Have a look at this book. If you want to see more about your tribe, could be read about the Mongol Empire.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
As long as you don't find Caesar, I don't care.
Whatever your motivation was, I think we owe you a debt.
You said you're a debt?
Ah.
Nah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. But in a bit of a different news thing. I can't talk in this word, give me a sec. I'm gonna be off for a month or so. So, I have made a month of pre-logged content. So, usual dates and upload things are going to be coming out, but all of it's going to be like a month old. So, hopefully, after that month, I'll be back to normal content. And the stuff I've got lined up is at the same time as this video comes out, is a Ride to Hell Retribution video. That's about an hour long. My playthrough of Cryptic Passage from Blood.
Hey.
Another crappy cooking video because I came up with another dubious dish. Post-mortem. And can I beat Fallout 4 as Caleb? Because I guess I wanted a vague theme of blood for that month. Anyway, tally-o.